Hello boys, it's me, Koyoshi here with another 100% playthrough episode of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. I will admit, somebody said I'm crazy for continuing to do this, even after playing for like over 360 hours. You know what? Yo, I actually probably should chat that. We have something we can check in the settings, I believe. If I can actually remember where it is. Oh wait, no, that would be in the home menu. Anyways, I checked and I checked in the home menu, and yes, it says that I played this game for like more than 365 hours or something. I think what that is just dedication. Nice. Anyway, all jokes aside, we left off in the Grand Travels map, still trying to get some stuff done. I decided to change up the way I play this map by just getting one half of the map out of the way right away, which is what I'm doing now. So, that's basically what we're doing. In the last video, we left off, attempting to go here, and also finding out that there's more enemies that need to be revealed. I swear, they make you use a lot of cyclone slates everywhere, just to get through here. Anyways, we are forced to use Ganondorf with the Trident, and the game is not going to let us skip that either. We have a slightly more powerful Trident, thankfully, at 750 power, so we'll just use that one. We don't have any extra skills on it to power it up this time, but that'll still work nicely. We have to defeat the Destroyerly forces, which means there's going to be forces split away from the other forces that we need to take out. Alright. I think instead of wasting time looking at the Skulltulas location, I'm just going to focus on doing the game and just... Maybe from now on I'll look up if I need it. Because lately I've been wasting a lot of time looking at that kind of thing. Alright, I want to get... This is a large amount of troops. Let's try to get some here. Okay, now I actually probably don't want to do this too many more times, or else this will miss out. Okay, we took the yellow. Where are the recruiters at, though? That's the question. Oh, there's a red Dead Knight that's gonna attack the base if we don't go over to the right. This is not really a good start setup here. We have two big enemies that are almost ready to stir. Where is the red Dead Knight? There he is. If he retreats, it's not a big deal. We could just capture him later. That's all that's gonna really happen. Anyways, I'm actually not going to use magic anymore for a bit. I will, however, use that. Ah! Jeez, stop stunning me. Wait. Okay, there we go. Finally got him. Stop to the assault. A little bit of the troops here, maybe get the owl statue on me. Go to this one. Now we'll quickly, slowly attack and defeat. Again, we don't want to necessarily take out too many troops yet. Easiest way I found to do that was to just use magic. Magic later. So we'll start by defeating him. Then we'll go up here and we'll just use the magic to push the rest over 1,000 troops to reveal the enemies. Now we just need to react to where it is. Oh, it's actually northwest of the Allied base. Okay, that's very convenient. It's pretty much right where we already are. It saves a little bit of time. And they make the bet that they make you there at the beginning helps out a lot. But I did not mean to do that. I'm surprised I haven't done that more often. Okay, now we're getting all sorts of enemies coming from here. Well, by the way, this is a red mission. You might have noticed there's a green mission right next to us. Yet, this mission is red on the map. This is probably the most mixed map in the whole game. Some parts are just randomly higher difficulty for no real reason, other than they're just there. I don't really know if there's any special attacks this thing is capable of doing. Rather, this weapon is capable of doing that work. Oh, I guess there's that. I also just realized what this is based off. If you see him do that spin move, that's actually based off of the Phantom Ganon's attack in a different game I actually played, which was Link's Awakening, which I have also played on this channel as well. I only just now noticed it, although part of the attack's origin also came from the original Link to the Past, though. That's probably where most people remember it from. Anyways, I think we're more than done. We got our 69 minutes, and we got pretty much everything else done that we need to be done, so now we're just gonna take out everyone that gets in our way. And since I don't have a bunch of specials yet, why don't I just use that? Is she actually using their... Oh. No, I thought she was using the boots again. She only uses the boots on... She only uses the boots on that other map we were playing before, which was the Cullen Island map, although we did already had a lot of that done, so that we didn't see her much anymore. If you look back on my playlist, though, I assure you there are a lot of Cullen Island map stuff that I've done. And by the way, I wasn't kidding when I said so. It was crazy. I was crazy thinking that I'm so great for just playing this game for over 365 hours, but believe me, I actually kind of want to do this full playthrough. I think I might be like either the 4th or 5th person on YouTube to have done this. I know someone who's done the same thing, but on the original version. Of course, that version only has 4 maps. This one has at least 11 or 12. So much harder in comparison, in my opinion. Alright. Well, anyways, I guess we're doing this Skulltulas mission because, yep, since it's a Skulltulas mission, we get to do it again. And yes, I kind of changed the way I do this area, in case you haven't noticed. Before, I used to do the maps just by objective icon that we're supposed to do. But since this map is divided into 2 sections, I figured I would do one section first. I actually was going to do the Spirit Track section first, but it's like, oh, I wanted to get an item to try out here, so I decided to go to this map side instead. Anyway, other than that, this is a Skulltulas mission, so we get to do this again. Already found out how great a special attacker Impa is, so since this Skulltulas mission says we must enemies with special attacks, I will use Impa for that. It's actually a good reason to use her, actually, all things considered. She'll have a boost against Linkle when we fight later as well. That also means technically I could skip using magic on everything now. I could pretty much do a full speed run, and then later I could just do other stuff. Of course, I can't just ignore the troops, or our things will definitely be held. Okay, that was quick. Maybe clear at least these troops, honestly. Maybe that will be enough. That didn't take long. Oh gosh. I just realized we have a very unsatisfying amount of kills. That is all I'm gonna say there. Probably only saw it for a minute, but anybody who knows about that will know exactly what that means. Anyway, let's forget about that, because we're not anymore. That would actually be very fitting as Ganondorf. But, whatever. Alright, let's quickly take out Link here. Since we don't really have much we can have to worry about, we could probably just magic up, then do special attack at a certain point. Like how just now he's getting ready to storm the base. I don't want to defeat too many troops using this. This is what I want to use. There we go. This is actually the only reason I got Special Fountain, because it makes these particular Skulltulas missions less stressful, because as Impa, getting special attacks, back kills is pretty easy. All you do is basically spam. Use one Special Fountain and then just time where you use these, and you can get your 150 right away. And now we just have to wait. And yeah. Finally, the Sophia. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit tankier than normal, so we'll reduce our defense first. Got her. Of course, just like I mentioned before, Zelda appears a ton in this map. It's just a normal thing you have to get used to. Okay, so this blinking one is the one I need to defeat to stop the return. I could definitely ignore it, but I don't mind. Though it doesn't really matter anymore since we got all of the items 900%ed on everyone. I just realized you only have to get all the items on one character, so that basically means just get all the badges on Link and then you'll get the achievement and you don't need to do the others. So I still consider fully upgrading each character by getting their badges in addition to E5. Good reason to go for 100%, so yeah. perfect timing. Alright, we got it. See, we were just trying to be interesting at times, so we reversed the order of which we defeated the commanders, but other than that, we still got it done just as fast. And we didn't need the A rank this time, so we purposely take out 2 of the enemies, so we would just get a rank instead. Because we only need to get the A rank 1 time. And yes, if anybody's confused, yeah, it is about the badge system is the same. I figured it out a little bit later that, yeah, you have to be doing... Ooh, feel enemies, but Phantom Ganon is one of them. Oh, right, now actually, who do we even use? Riddle's way too highly powered. I don't think I even used it in the last couple of videos, though it's hard to remember. It's not gonna matter though. From here on out, if I have to pick an empty character slot, I'll probably pick whoever is the lowest level that I can find first to do it. So since Midna is the next lowest level, yeah, we're gonna do this thing with Midna. Start by destroying these other enemies first. Whoa, that was a very weird angle. In case you haven't noticed, Phantom Ganon, the only way to really make him... The only way to really make him get stunned, basically, is you need to have him do his tennis, and then you have to hit it back at him. That's typically how you're actually supposed to defeat him. Only problem is he gets really tricky after a while. Thankfully, it was pretty much one hit, so that didn't take long. You can tell I did... you might have also noticed... I guess I'll just show later, but yeah, I got every character to 250. Okay, I guess we can do this. Somehow that turned into a bubble. For those of you who don't know, that special is kind of weird. That standing special attack that Midna does requires that a captain be present. It will not work on giant bosses. If he catches one of them, it does lead to a nasty combo though. Yeah, against weak troops and also non-pass enemies, you cannot, it will not possibly work at all. Anyway, as you can see, we're going to level off of that. So yeah, my new idea is basically just look at which character is the lowest. Oh, how fun. Oh, how perfect. how actually fitting. We are facing off against our own upgraded version of ourselves here. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You must be kidding me. I get to fight against my weaker self? That's basically what Midna is saying here. But we'll prove that this form can indeed be powerful. Okay. Almost done. Now, since she's so right now in terms of HP, let's try to finish her with the super attack. If she'll actually let me do it. Oh. Okay, she's not falling for it. You can grab him, by the way. It just didn't work out for some reason. Yeah, I was about to say, Giant Midna, the upgraded form of Midna, let me grab him. That would have been really weird, actually. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Nothing much changed, really, in the end. Alright, this is the next one on that side, so let's go here. Oh, we need to do this with Tingle now. Honestly, I probably don't need to check what to do in most of the first part of the maps. The real important thing I need to do is just make sure that I... Anyways, yep. Never force character spot. Cannot, use a second character. I must use Tingle. So we're starting to get to those. We have to defeat the Gibdo forces, and our Skulltula is located in a dead realm just east of our opposing base. Oh wow, that is very, very far away and very dangerously far away. So we're gonna have to very much reduce our counts, or I think this mode might not allow this, though. We'll see. Well, let's start by taking this keep real quick. But yes, you might have noticed a lot of my characters have been powered up to 250 recently, because one of the objectives I mentioned on the 100% is getting the characters to 255, though I feel like that should not be an objective. It's kind of silly and redundant. Because what do you really get? Maybe some easier hero mode maps, maybe? But in that, you don't really get much, if anything. Okay, excuse me, I'm trying to get this done for everybody. Anyways, I'm just gonna trigger the last mission right away. I also just realized that because this is the magical circle thing, yeah, I'm not gonna have much time to do this stuff at all, because once this capitulates, we'll go straight to... Oh, never mind. Okay. So just note to self, never use magic at the beginning, or at least later, and then you'll get it done. Okay, I actually do not want to use Tingle's AoE necessarily. So instead, we'll just basic attack this guy down. Because we found out that our Skulltula is very, very, very flippin' far away. But at the same time, we also have to deal with the base potential captured as well. And also, I guess we should probably go over and get the rogue forces as well. But yes, I'm not kidding when it said the dead room east of the enemy base by the outpost. That's literally what this is. Alright. I'll just take out the somewhat weaker troops. Hopefully Durinia can just handle the rest, because we're not going to be able to do much for a little bit. Whoa, excuse me, hey Dad. You trying to cheat me for? Okay, now we activate the base setup. So it's not there now. Okay, defeating the enemies with special attacks. This one will be a lot more controllable in comparison. Alright, now in exchange, we're kind of in a weird spot. So now my question is, well, actually, wait, no, I don't have an... That question should have an easy answer. And that answer is, we have to get the... Oh wait, it's only 1,200. See, I went back thinking, oh frick, I'm gonna need like 1,500, 1,600 kills. That was my big worry, but, turns out, I don't need it. In fact, maybe the special will do it. Yeah, okay, we're gonna barely get it. As you might have guessed, this is kind of a tricky mission. The only reason I was able to figure out what to do is because straight up, this battle was tricky. I think it had besides the one that I think we had on Adventure Mode where we actually straight up lost the Skulltula, this one is like the farthest away Skulltula possible for our starting point. And considering you can accidentally spawn it too early, not knowing about the 1000 event, yeah, that's a very tedious Skulltula to get, I'll just say that much. And yes, I had to farm for the extra tubes because if I didn't, I would have to use Tingle a second time. Because only once you get A rank will the character requirements be removed from the map. And by the way, when I was confused about saying, oh, removing the blockers for the map, I guess I more or less meant character requirements. They feel like character blockers, though, because, like, they straight up prevent you from even playing that map spot, which in turn blocks off other map spaces, hence the name of that. Until you get that character and also beat it with him. So, yeah, a bit tricky. Well, we already had a Fire Warrior once, why not use Darunia next? Although he is already in this battle, I think it's nice to do stuff and sure, we'll Speed Accelerator, because I think this time around I want to go a bit slower. Not sure if Darunia has the greatest special in the world, but we're gonna have to try it anyways, because we're gonna need it. I wonder what the commander changes to since we picked Darunia, or if it does literally stay the same. Let's actually just check that. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, oh, here it is. Oh, it's Lana. Okay, so now we get Lana instead of Darunia in this spot instead. Alright, well, we still know exactly what we're doing at the beginning. But yeah, in case you haven't noticed though, yes, I think I already mentioned it before, and I'll just mention it again so you guys aren't too confused. I am going to be using my magic setup a little bit differently this time around when playing this. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do at all. Whatever. I guess I'll attack him. Or attempt to. All that did was waste my time, really. This is what I want to actually do. See, if you're wondering why I was confused, it's because I usually just do this instead, but can't really do anything now. So the big reason why I'm changing my route now this time is because I want to straight up eradicate a lot of troops here first so that we're safer. There we go. I heard Impa's base there, so I think we defeated Impa. Guess I didn't get out quickly there. I don't think I've ever seen Ella say that before. There are a lot of unique designs you only see in one other spot. Okay, there's the Fortifier Captain going on the right. Our Keep is still pretty weak from before. I'm hoping I don't actually have too many of these guys. Same time, I also don't want to kill Tiville with the social attack, so it doesn't take forever to do. Okay, that was a very low amount. We're gonna have to use still quite a few more of those. Now let's cheat this speed back up to full health. Fun. You know, since well, in the world now, we aren't going to immediately defeat the first Israel wave. Let's actually do the negotiator mechanic. I don't think I've ever really shown off how this works. It's just kind of this random thing of that basically works like a different... Basically, you have to stay in the keep for a bit, and randomly you'll either not have a negotiator, either randomly you will have nothing, or you will have a negotiator. And yeah, if you find the negotiator, eventually he'll run towards each of the rampaging soldier enemies, the ones that normally advance towards the outside base. Reaches them, he changes them to blue, basically. That's basically all he does. So it basically gives you extra troops instead of you needing to annihilate extra allied base troops. The negotiator will basically bring them back to your main mission one at a time. I cannot speak properly, but yeah. I just thought I would show that up because I don't know if I actually did that objective even once. I usually just annihilated the soldiers immediately. Okay, that was a much better dual attack. I need to... let's do this one next. Got a few from before. Yeah, I was about to say, better get it now, because we have stuff we need. So yeah, I defeated a lot more enemies that time. The only reason I didn't defeat so many before is because of, like, how far away the Skulltula is. I didn't want to risk it despawning. So that's why I did not use magic right away, in case anybody is wondering. It's actually a legit good strategy to not always use magic right away, because if you spawn Skulltula too soon, it might cause many awkward things to happen. At worst, your allied base or magic could be defeated while you're away. Or at worst, if you do defend the base but don't go close enough to the Skulltula, or rather take out so many troops the Skulltula spawns at a bad time. You might have seen before in one of my earlier episodes of adventure maps. Yeah, the Skulltula will straight up despawn, and you'll have to do the whole map over again because of it. It is not fun whenever that happens. Anyways, we're about halfway done with this Skulltula now. In fact, we are exactly halfway done with it. Go me. Now we need to keep going on this side of the map. There's only 4 more battles left on here. So we'll just take them out one at a time. And since these are all empty, it looks like we'll be rotating between the characters again. Already did it a whole bunch. Let's do Lana next. And since we still need a second character swap, we'll go for the next one on the list, which is Zelda. So we'll just do that one at a time, just slowly give them a level. Eventually they'll level up to 255. You might have noticed, yes, I've pretty much finished most of the power level stuff. I even got Cucco, like, I think you saw me do some missions with Duty. He was really weak before, but now I actually leveled him up pretty much all the way to 253, so when you see him again, he's going to be very close to 255, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna battle these a little bit differently. I know you're supposed to use the magic stats troops to defeat these enemies, but if you're really strong, you could just take out the captains. It's not a big deal. In fact, it's probably faster to just straight up attack them, except for the beginning when you are trying to defeat the magic stats troops to them. See, like, look, now, instead of having to go around to defeat a magic stats troop for a third upgrade, we literally just destroyed 2 of the captains before even getting to the third. Now we can just defeat the Unlink, and they won't even have time to regroup their magic stats troops. So yeah, there we go. That was a pretty fast mission. I just realized that was even faster than the other mission that we did before. That did not take long at all. Didn't have to use fairy magic at all. Lana is just that broken. Yeah, also Lana's really broken at a high level too, so yeah, I was excited to get her. Very powerful. She's actually the next best for giant bosses, because her special does a ton of damage. Okay, well, we already used her in this battle, so we'll just rotate to Zelda for this battle. Whoa, I did not want to rotate to you. Yeah, we're gonna use Zelda this time. In the next video, we'll probably rotate back to Lana again. I don't like to specifically choose characters more than once if possible, unless the game absolutely forces me to. So because we already picked Ganon and other characters, we're gonna pick Zelda this time. Oh wait, this is actually a venture battle, but with nothing. Well, I should at least check what the rank for things is. Just 1200, okay. This probably won't actually take that long then, especially if we annihilate these things fast. Wait a minute. Is it what I think it is? Ah, freaking A, it is. That's what I thought. It's a freaking turncoat mission again. Ugh. My favorite mission. Just kidding. It's actually my least favorite mission. Again, turncoat soldiers again. This one is just really nasty when it decides to be. It is not fun at all. Because it is basically, in the end, it's basically a keep clash to get through this as fast as possible. But you don't know where the turncoat leaders are exactly. And also later, the game just says, frick it, we're gonna just make every single keep have a turncoat leader. Oh, and on top of that, there's a Cucco in one of the keeps. I think the best way to get around that fast is I'm actually just not going to even attack the Cucco thing. I'm going to let them take over the keep. Less people that way, and then we could try and... If for some reason we still need to get leaders, we'll go back to it last. Oh, hello. At least we found the turret there. I just noticed as well, you might only just have noticed it as well too, but for some reason just saying a turncoat leader appeared from now, whenever they actually show the things popping up, it says turncoat. Oh, okay, so they are in West Square, for sure. Well, I'm gonna remove these keeps first, so I actually have an idea of what to do. So now we know that. Oh my gosh, there's like so many enemies up here. They're in there. Can we actually tell? Oh, okay, well, perfect. We're about to go there anyway. That's what we wanted. That's actually what we wanted to have happen. So now instead of dealing with the normal enemy stuff, we can just take a keep with Cuccos in it and get a keep from them that way. We still have to capture it, of course, to get the leaders to appear, but otherwise that's about that. There he is. See, look, it said turncoat leaders appeared instead of just saying a turncoat leader has appeared. It does not make sense why they changed that. Maybe this is a specific change to 3DS version that they had to add in, and they just forgot to set to be the same. Oh wow, okay, we're facing off against our Toon counterpart. How fitting. Regular Zelda, or I mean the real Zelda or whatever, against the Toon version now. Let's go. Yeah, I think the real version's winning this battle this time. Especially with how fast she attacks. I think I've mentioned this before. Zelda's really annoying to fight on the opposing side just because she attacks so fast, so she interrupts your attacks half of the time you try to do anything. Pretty much forcing you to evade if you want to. Okay. And that was me just showing off the power, I guess. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright. Ooh. Forgot what that notification was, but I think it was something about a Sunstone respawning. Because Sunstones and lineback companies respawn as you use them. Alright, time to defeat the copycat soldiers. This one we have to use Linkle on, which we haven't used yet anyway, so we'll use it. And now we need to go to the next tier on the list of lowest ranked characters, which is Girium. So we'll throw him on now. Skipping past Fi, because Fi already hit 255 before. We will only see her again in challenge mode, or if we need to still get her heart container or something else. Or she is required for a mission that we may have to use her. About to say, I better be using the crossbows this time. I know the last time I used it, I accidentally was using the boot instead, but hey, it was still pretty cool. You know what? When I do the challenge mode, I should probably just rotate between each character's weapons that they have on each map, just to make it more interesting, and actually start with not their most powerful weapon right away. And then later I'll do our stuff differently, because really it's not going to change anything if we have a lot of powerful monsters. That was quick. I was dodging a lot there, jeez. Alright, there we go. We won, but heroes don't rest. Onward. Alright. Exactly, Uncle. You know what I mean. We gotta keep moving onward here. That's what it is. Alright. Ooh, this is gonna be just in the nick of time. We're actually gonna get all these done. At least all the map clears done on this side of the map. Depends if this one has a Skulltula or not. I figured it would, actually. It's been too long. I feel like there was going to be one. Hang on. This is that, right? Huh? Oh, this is the wrong one. It's the troops before the others do now. Alright, this one, oh my, this one doesn't mention which character you use. I'll just use Girium, since we said that we would use him. So I guess we'll do the first Skulltula now, and then we'll do the second Skulltula in the next video, if we can remember to do that. Oh, the Skulltula mission will be quite unique. Not really. They're gonna have to take out a lot of enemies. Okay, so get to troops before others do basically equals Rogue Force mission, basically, in this version. Which means we get to rescue the troops again. There's not really a good way to attack our captain in this, so we should probably just focus on defeating the troops fast here. Yeah, that works. One captain defeated. There we go. There we go. One unit has been recruited back to our side. Now we just need to save the others quickly. That's not thinking through what I thought it was. It's just a summoner. I think this is the one. Or this one? Huh, so weird. Where is the recruiter? It looks like there's interrupting something on the other side. I forget where they are. Oh, here's the recruiter. Oh, this is the one they're actually trying to attack. In that case, we better use a special. Good, we defeated it using a special. Okay, we should have our Skulltula now as well. It's in a bit more of a balanced application, so we have an idea now. It says southwest of enemy base, which in this case is actually the rogue base. That's a misspelling on Answer's part. It's actually the rogue base, not the enemy base this time. I know it is usually the enemy base, but this time the enemy forces are just doing something else, and it's the rogue forces we have to take out. I know, very confusing, but... Oh, Link is here, and we're also getting that good Wind Waker theme again. Yes, this is originally from Wind Waker. That's also one of the best music tracks in this whole game, besides the other Wind Waker theme. Still kind of defeated that mountain. Just defeating those troops to be extra safe, because who knows what could happen. Oh, how fitting, we actually have Nelly here too, is also from Wind Waker. How fitting. Gee. Alright, well, since we pretty much did everything we need to do, we'll just wait out here for a bit. Try not to go too close to the base, because I think then it says the base is being open. And there we go. It's finally open. That's the other attack you can do that does a lot of damage with hearing him. There we go. All those bomb flowers appearing at the edge as well. Always forget those bomb flowers are even there. Hardly ever see them get used at all. It's kind of silly. Alright, well, I think that's enough time spent for today. I mean, this video, rather. Alright, so now you're now going to see the next part come up in the next video. Until then, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and until then, peace.